Scott LaPolla of South Florida Mobile Auto Repair explains how integrating VOYOLink with Mitchell One's Manager SC helps him save time, increase productivity, and deliver better service to his fleet customers.
So Scott, tell me a little bit about your business.
Okay, we are a on-site fleet management, maintenance, and repair company. A lot of our work is third-party work. We go to other businesses, their locations. We repair their vehicles on location. We are using VOYOLink to link their vehicles to our management software to let us know when their vehicles are due for services, to show, allow us to see any codes that are in any of the modules. Any business that has 20 vehicles or more, we manage their fleets and then we repair them on site. We're taking basically the management away from the fleet manager of these companies and making their job easier so they can focus on things that are more priority for them. It's less downtime, probably 80% less downtime on their vehicles. They don't have to have their own crew of people shuffle around all their vehicles to different shops, a tire shop, a transmission shop, an engine repair shop, the dealer. There's so many different vendors that do so many different things. We're more or less a one-stop shop for businesses.
How many vehicles do you currently have connected to VOYOLink?
We have roughly 400 vehicles connected to VOYOLink.
Before VOYOLink, what was your process for finding vehicles that needed service?
So we would put them on a rotation, and then every 3 or 4 months we would call the customer and tell them, hey, what's your mileage at? And they would let us know. And it was a lot of extra work. It was actually starting to cost them more money because we were still keeping them on the rotation and servicing them even when they didn't need to be serviced. Now, using VOYO, it's keeping them on queue. So it's saving them tons of money because they're being serviced when they need to be serviced, not early, not late, on time.
How has this helped your productivity, if it has at all?
We've actually been able to, I think, put another 2 trucks on the road because of VOYO. And it's a lot more organized. It's made it a lot more productive. It's helping us grow.
Has that improved your customer relationships?
Yeah, I talk to them a lot less. Because we actually manage their vehicles for them. So any repairs that need to be done, I'm the approval, I'm the say-so. So there's a lot less talking to the customers and us just going out and doing what we do best, servicing them, keeping them on the road. Like I said, it's probably 80% less downtime.
Has it had any effect on your revenue?
Yeah, our revenue's gone up. Yes, because there's a lot of codes that are set in modules that do not set a indicator light on the dash, where VOYO will let us know that these problems exist, where before we wouldn't have known that. And our technicians, they're not going to every vehicle and hooking up a scanner and checking every module.
So Scott, how easy was it to connect VOYOLink with your Manager SE?
It's very easy to connect VOYOLink with Manager SE. Mitchell automatically recognizes it. All you got to do is hit the onboard button and wham bam, and it's onboarded, and automatically you start getting all the codes and service notifications. And if you want telematics, you can go right into VOYO Track and see the telematics and their GPS, their location.
Which would you use for each purpose?
So Manager SE is all of our billing, our scheduling, the alerts that we get from VOYO. It shows all the alerts. Whenever we get a service notification, which is basically a oil change, a PM service, we call it, preventative maintenance service, we just click on that and it automatically sets up a repair order right on the Manager SE.
Nice. And then what would you typically use VOYOLink more for?
So on Manager SE, it'll show VIN numbers and things like that. It will not show unit numbers, where VOYOLink, I can go in and the same vehicles with the same alerts, it'll show me the company, the unit number, because I input that information. And it's a little easier for me to organize using the VOYO platform than Mitchell.
Do you feel like you get more out of Manager SE with VOYOLink?
100%. Yeah, you get a lot more out of Manager SE with VOYOLink. What's really cool too is when there's codes that come up, you can click on the codes, and instead of Manager SE, it'll pull up Mitchell repair. So it'll pull the code up in repair for diagnostics and things like that. Just by going in there and clicking on the code, it pulls it all up right on Mitchell, the right vehicle, and I can follow a flow chart myself, look up wiring diagrams myself without even having to go into repair.
What does your day-to-day look like? Like, what does an average day look like?
First thing we do is we look at all the alerts and we see if there's any service notifications. If there is, we post tickets. We put them on the board, our WIP screen, work in progress screen. A lot of times we're days out. They don't even know their own vehicles or when the services are due. The drivers don't say nothing. The managers love us because it's actually making their jobs easier and their performance looks much better. Their pay, their bonuses are based on productivity, and they're getting done on time, all the time, on their job sites. We are priceless to them, they say.
Are you doing more maintenance than before you had VOYOLink?
100% we're doing more maintenance, yes, because all the vehicles are being maintained and watched. Where their fleet manager, his job is to not only manage their fleet and register and insure vehicles and this and that, and you got one guy running 250 trucks and another 200 pieces of equipment and 200 trailers. He's way overloaded on his work.
Have you seen any uptick in unplanned repairs?
So yeah, it's definitely increased on repairs.
And in terms of maintenance, has it helped you with parts scheduling, getting prepared for the job ahead of time?
It does, yes. Like I said, if we see a third brake light, open circuit, we send them with light bulbs. It doesn't necessarily mean that's the issue, but that's the most likely cause based on what SureTrack is telling us, which is a part of Mitchell. Because we do work on a lot of newer vehicles, because they're fleet vehicles, usually what we send them out there with is usually the problem.